This is a hat trick
podcast.
Oh, lovely.
Welcome to In the News This Week, the podcast from some of the team who've worked on Have I Got News For You?
I'm Emerald Paston.
I'm Mike Rayment.
I'm Queenie Miller.
And I'm Jack Harris.
Whilst the TV show deals with the big news items, we'll be taking you through the smaller and sillier stories in the news this week.
Think of it like this. If the main show is a multi-billion-dollar Netflix deal, then we're Channel 5 and a bag of skips.
I love skips, to be fair. So it's a tough one. Tough decision to make.
What would you prefer?
I've spent more time with Channel 5 and a bag of skips. So
They're the nicknames of your two mates. Channel 5, bag of skips.
Yeah.
What would a friend have to be like to be dubbed as Channel 5?
Obsolete.
Yeah. You forget they're there. Oh, yeah. Shit. Sorry, Channel 5's there.
You easily move on past him to more interesting friends.
And they're constantly talking about the man who's got 5,000 warts or something.
Yeah, the boy with an arse for a face.
Good documentary, that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Incredibly sad. Incredibly sad.
Great crack.
I'm going to start the podcast. Hey, how's everyone
Queenie
doing?
not interested in talking about boy with an arse for a face.
We did a thing on the show last week about Gen Z not really liking talking in the office or liking small talk. And this has just played out beautifully. This is like a social experiment.
I hate when I'm a statistic.
But you do hate small talk.
What would you be if you were a World War II injury? That's my sort of talk.
Trenchfoot.
Trenchfoot. It's really quick. That's World War One, actually, but you know what I mean.
They're my favourite band.
I'm sure they still got it in World War II.
Prevalent in World War One.
It was a niche one, but it was too popular in World War One. It was like when it was niche, when it was uncool again.
How was the show last week, Mike?
Banger of a net, man. It was so good.
Oh,
it was
thanks.
great.
Yeah, really. I mean, Hannah Fry's brilliant. Always a good host. And Richard Cole stepping in to take over from Zack Polanski. Boo.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. R.I.P. his career.
Sorry, who's booing Zack Polanski?
Me. As someone who has to book TV shows.
Yeah.
Nothing political. In the show's long storied history of replacing people with inanimate objects, I wanted to replace him with a coal burning fire, and every round we put more coal on it. But
It would piss him off, to be fair.
yeah, he got offered Question Time, and I get it as a politician.
Oh, wait, the bum wiping replaced his appearance
The bum
on Have I Got
wiping.
News For You.
Yeah.
Amazing.
For anyone that didn't see it, though, when talking about the need for migration, Zack Polanski said, I don't know about you, but I don't want to wipe someone's bum.
The fact that it was the bum wiping thing that he did as a replacement is amazing.
But he also said, I'm going to be on in 2026, as if it's a done deal. It's like, mate, focus on the politics. Just be there in 2026 and we'll see.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, if he's there in 2026,
Yeah.
he might be on.
Yeah. If he's still hanging in there, I mean, who knows what hellscape we've got awaiting us.
Probably just like a climate catastrophe.
Yeah, which he'd be perfect. That's it.
When he pulls out next year, we can replace him with some Andrex.
Right, let's get into round two, where we've each brought a story from the news this week, which we think would work perfectly for round two of the TV show. Mike,
Hello.
coming to you first. What have you got for us?
Okay, my story this week concerns the town of... Sorry, I just need to clear my throat and prepare for some bad French pronunciations.
Excellent.
The town of Saint-Brieuc in Brittany, where residents are being given lessons on how to be polite. Do you know why that is? Any ideas?
Is it French people giving French people lessons? Because I don't think we're going to learn anything.
You've already spotted the major flaw in this story.
Does it bring in loads of money for France or something? And so they've got to make sure they're actually quite polite to people coming over, or?
The council did a report into just general social cohesion in the town and found that amongst the local population, according to the Times, niceness may not come naturally in Saint-Brieuc. So they've decided to hold a courtesy week to encourage everyone to be nicer to each other.
Oh, I thought you meant a courtesy week sounds like you're allowed to be as fucking mean to whoever you want in this courtesy week, and then you got to go back to being nice.
No, that's cursing week.
Well, like the purge.
Oh, well, you get it all out of your system.
Yeah, one night a year, rip people to verbal shreds.
Just flipping the V's every...
But that's every week in France, though, surely.
So the local council have said, we're going to try and be nice to each other.
They want to make people nice to each other. They think people are spending more time on their phones. There's less social cohesion. So they've got a courtesy week, so they want to encourage less moaning. So the council guidelines suggest locals try going for an hour a day, even a week without complaining, adding that people could use smiley face stickers to mark their progress on a chart.
Oh my God.
So they're sort of gentle parenting the whole of this town.
Do they get an ice cream at the end? If they get like 10 smiley faces.
They're offering up suggestions for how to stop moaning. People should attempt idle chit chat, aka Queenie, small talk.
No.
With some recommended topics including, how about you discuss your favourite dish? Although, I don't know, in France, I don't know if that's food or mistresses, but...
I think that's the worst way. Small talk is the way that you get into complaining about stuff.
Yeah, I want to know when the last time it is you saw a 1p piece. That's big talk to me. That's how I know what's going on in your life.
What I will say is they did release a list of more daring topics. They literally called them daring topics. Can you imagine what's on the council's list for daring topics?
Is it what are you wearing?
Or like how much you love the council and that the bin collection's always on time.
That's just an evening hanging out with my dad, talking about bin collection times.
Is it discussing raising the retirement age? I feel like that's something that would really get the blood boiling.
No, the risky topics that they suggest are talking about the pros and cons of pineapple on pizza.
Okay, well, they've got me. They've got me.
I would say that's more risky in Italy.
Does France have the internet? Because this debate has been happening for 17 years.
So hold on. So just talk me through the risky topics are to take your mind off complaining about stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that instantly sent me into a spin.
I think this is what they mean where it's risky, because the urge is to argue about it. But what you have to do is be an enlightened version of yourself.
The other topic they listed as daring was to consider discussing why socks disappear in the washing machine.
It's because of the sock gremlin.
Yeah.
Do you not know? Do you know about this?
I've never lost. I have pairs of socks that stay there and then they don't go missing.
You don't get visited by the sock gremlin then.
Is that all the garlic I leave
Sneaks
out?
into people's homes.
What an incredible brag from Jack Carrasser. Never lost a sock, never known he had a single sock.
Don't wear socks, actually.
No, I have 50 pairs of the same sock.
So you don't know if you've ever lost them because they just all look the same.
No, every now and then I've got an extra third sock, but I don't know what it's for.
These sorts of conversations, like compared to the infinite sort of resplendence of one's phone, like I would want to go on my phone now.
That's exactly what Finlay Christie said about wanting to go on his phone. Do you know, it's really good because I wasn't here the week before either. And I will say we had Bella Hull and then we had Finlay Christie coming on making their debuts. And I will say I thought they both did really well. It's really exciting to have new fresh comedy blood.
Yeah, I agree.
And people who can answer questions when we do Gen Z headlines, as I call them. There's always one in the Mail or the Sun. It's like, Gen Z think this. It was great to have someone on who was qualified to answer.
There you go.
The Times did also include some groundbreaking investigative journalism where they talked about how Sambria is also a very popular tourist destination. Perhaps the French aren't the politest. And they said, and this is a quote in the Times, the French have developed a reputation among tourists for being rude and unwelcoming.
Like, as in, like it's a matter of fact.
It is a thing, isn't it? Or maybe I just read the Times too much.
Just quickly, while we're on the subject of tourism, I got some bad news about the Kidderminster Carpet Museum.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's going to be closing its doors for the final time on the 20th of December.
I didn't get the email. I'm on their mailing list.
It's still quite raw. But Museum Chief Jeffrey Gilbert just announced it. Do you know why it's closing?
Too many carpets. Not enough time.
Yeah, Hoover costs.
It was described as rugged.
Oh, very good.
Oh.
Well, it is costs. I think it's all to do with underlay.
Well, the Spanish...
Underlay. No, it's visitor numbers have dwindled to just 6 a day.
6 a day is pretty fucking good. For the Kidderminster Carpet Museum. You joking?
What kind of museums have you been going to?
Where are the carpets going? Does it say?
No, maybe some kind of auction. Or maybe this is their trick. They've seen what DFS have done and they're just going to always say they're closing down.
Yeah.
Permanent sale. Permanent winter sale, even in August.
Yeah. And then on December 20th, they'll have like a massive crowd. They'll have like 8 people. And they'll be like, see, it worked. It paid off.
I bet their numbers are going to swell. Honestly.
If anyone has actually been, who's listening, has actually been to the Kidderminster Carpet Museum, I'd love to know. It looks totally fine. Hey, look, don't get me wrong. Do you remember we talked about the Carpet Museum in Turkmenistan?
Yeah, we did. And that's why I'm so passionate about the one in Kidderminster.
Yeah. I mean, the Kidderminster one, I'll be honest, it doesn't really hold a candle to the Turkmenistan one.
Well, you shouldn't. The rugs will burn up.
That's the
most my brain could do at the moment.
I'll just keep tearing them up for you. You just keep knocking them out of the park. One visitor did give this touching tribute on social media. He said, I enjoyed my first shag pile in there when I was younger. Special place.
I mean, I'm just looking at some of the reviews. It's got incredible reviews. 4.9 out of 5.
Quite right.
Do you know the thing is, Queenie, it's quite hard to please a man who's never misplaced a sock in his life. When you're living at that level, like the way Jack is.
Gremlinless.
They probably did get some bad reviews, but they probably brushed them.
Oh, God. I really
not
like
even
that.
Not even going to finish it.
That's how I like to end my round 2 stories, just with an awkward silence. Just the sound of a joke dying.
Well, thank you for that, Mike. What we do without an update on the Kidderminster Carpet Museum.
I genuinely want to know if anyone's been.
Big time.
I'm quite intrigued.
My story this week is MPs have been demanding something in recent weeks. Do you know what it is?
Is it a sense of purpose?
Some sort of competent government?
That's never going to happen though, is it, Mike?
Is it?
It's not one of those ones like we get a lot of stories where they complain about the budget, especially in the House of Lords. That was the one where they were complaining about the champagne budget and how it's taken a hit.
Yeah, God, me too.
They're really in touch.
Champagne budget over here is crazy.
Yeah.
So, no, MPs are demanding upgrades for the subsidised parliamentary gym with claims that it's too tatty and expensive to attract customers.
To attract customers? Can I join it?
See, I've looked into this and you can't. I really like the headline from the Daily Mail. Labour's not working, in brackets, out. Just 13 MPs have used the Commons gym this year, as Minister blames 40 a month fees and decrepit showers.
Isn't decrepit shower the collective term for MPs?
Boom. Roasted. Next one.
An inquiry by the Cross-Party Commons Administration Committee has been told that just 13 of the 650 MPs have used the gym this year.
13?
Which ones do you reckon? Wes Streeting's had to done something
I
to
was
get
going
that
to
shape
say
head.
Wes Streeting.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's got a thick neck, hasn't he? Like in a strong way.
We've got brass neck.
Got a really weird image of Nigel Farage on like a skiing, the
the swingy walker things.
But he's smoking at the same time.
Yeah.
That's just how he walks, Jack.
And he's still wearing a suit.
I imagine all the MPs work out in their suits.
Well, I liked the way that the Daily Mail said witnesses, I love this article so much. Witnesses, including Veterans Minister Al Carnes, have insisted that the 40 a month fee, or 45 including towels, is too high.
Can I say £40 a month is quite cheap for a gym in central London?
Yeah, connected to your work, you're fine.
Yeah.
Mr. Carnes has also said because he is quite tall, he has to remove the panels in the roof in order to do pull-ups, adding the gym doesn't match the standard of parliamentary life.
So is that, you go at a certain time in the day and you can see Big Ben chime and then you can just see Al Khan just sticking his head up out the top of Parliament.
Yeah.
Also, I'm quite tall. It doesn't matter how tall you are. Everyone does pull-ups the same height. He doesn't pull up any higher because he's tall.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It's like you pull up to your chest.
So true. I didn't even think of that.
Has he got a really long head? Is that what you're saying? Like, that's the only way.
He's got the Wes Streeting effect.
Wow.
His head takes up 90% of his body. He's the Easter Island statue.
Yeah, I want to see a picture of this guy because he's got the craziest dimensions to be able to have to do it.
I would say who's installed the bar that they've put it against the roof?
I think he's confused some maintenance room that has all the pipes with the. He's like, and sometimes the pull-up bar is literally so hot I can't hold it.
I feel really bad for Al.
Yeah, for his made-up problem.
It's poking into the ceiling, mate. Jack, what story have you brought? Hello. What story have you brought for us?
My round two is about Japan's catchphrase of the year. So I didn't know this is a thing, but they had a competition. They do it where basically, according to the organisers, right, the shortlist contains phrases that best captured Japan's zeitgeist in 2025.
Show my age there. I thought you were talking about like Catchphrase, the TV show. It's like the best version of like the Japanese Mr. Chips.
Now that would
Roy
be
Castle
something.
just
It's good, but it's not the one.
revealing different images of chips around Japan.
Mr. Chips in Kyoto.
I would watch it. So basically, the shortlist, they had a shortlist, and it contains the phrases that best captured Japan's zeitgeist in 2025. Now, the winner was a promise that was made by Japan's new Prime Minister, Sanae Takaichi.
She's a cool lady.
We'll see at the end of this round whether she is a cool lady, Mike.
Okay.
It was a promise that she made before she became Prime Minister, and that promise became Japan's catchphrase of the year.
Really?
What do you think she promised?
Stop the boats.
So wait, listen, Queenie, she should have done, right? Because obviously it's a winning phrase.
Did she borrow Joe Biden's incredible 2016 phrase? Where am I? What year is it? Who won the Civil War? Actually, did you see this week he couldn't say America?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he said the United States of Amerigotit.
That's harder than saying America.
I know, I genuinely had to look it up to see how he said it. So I'm guessing it's that. I'm guessing it's a variation on that. And the Japanese love a meme.
It wasn't, surprisingly.
I know there's a problem with rice in Japan, the cost of rice. They should promise to lower the cost
that's
of
going
rice.
to come up later, Mike. That's going to come up later. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
She basically said she was going to work really hard. But the way she said it, said that if she became PM, she would work, and work.
So she basically ripped off Rihanna.
And suddenly it's
Yeah, mate.
2016 again.
It's exactly one Rihanna's worth of work.
Is it the same amount as the lyric? That's so funny.
It's exactly the same amount as the lyric. She has promised one Rihanna's worth of work, which we all know.
It's a lot.
The billionaire Rihanna is a lot of work, right? So yeah, the phrase was work, 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 and work. Why weren't her own MPs very happy about the promise?
Because they know her personally. And she doesn't do much work.
Oh, right. They thought she was a liar.
Yeah.
No, basically, I don't think like the fact that they had to all follow suit, because she was saying that she will have everyone work like a horse, which is not exactly the nicest thing to say to your MPs before you start. But I did think it does depend on the horse.
Does depend on the horse.
Yeah, if it's a little pony, having a fun time being fed by kids, then that's quite fun.
If it's a pantomime horse and you only have to work 1 month of the year.
Yeah, exactly. And you've got a mate.
And you're two people in a costume.
You head up someone's ass.
Yeah, which probably is a normal position for an MP generally, isn't it? So how has she shown her dedication to her work times 6 phrase?
Has she recreated the music video?
Thankfully, no.
Damn it.
I'm going to say
I
she's
forgot
already
people
gone
aren't
on...
as funny as Trump.
Oh, I think she's already gone on holiday.
No, she's stuck by it, man. And she showed it because last month, to prepare for a budget committee hearing, she summoned aides for a meeting in her office at 3 a.m. Which is nuts.
That doesn't sound like a meeting.
Well, Boris Johnson used to call meetings at 3 a.m. as well, which I'm sure were all about preparing for the budget. That was his standard, 3 a.m. meeting that he had.
The budget for something. Who knows what they were putting the budget together for.
You might be able to get this, what does the Japanese Prime Minister have in common with Margaret Thatcher?
Do they only sleep 4 hours?
Exactly right, Queenie, you nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Queenie knows her Thatcher.
I know so much about Margaret Thatcher.
She loves it.
Yeah.
I love it.
She loves it.
She's my special interest.
She recently told Parliament that she only needs 2 to 4 hours sleep a night.
Okay, so she's one-upping Thatcher.
Yeah.
She's being like, bitch didn't work hard enough.
She pointed at the bags under her eyes as proof. She was like, check these out.
No one's ever
Which
bragged
is
about
kind
that.
of a bizarre, slightly baller move.
Oh, my God.
But this is the problem, right? Because according to The Guardian, what prompted her to tell everyone about her sleeping patterns was in response to being asked how she was going to tackle Japan's overworking culture. So they were like, how are you going to tackle this problem? And she went, I don't sleep, bitches. That was it. That was her response.
She sounds great. Japan have got nuclear weapons and in quite a strategically important place. So this sounds like, what's the worst that can happen?
But other words that made onto the list, first female PM was one on this catchphrase of the year. Trump tariffs.
Are these proper catchphrases? People say these
Well, they're like they call them catchphrases. They're like things that people would be saying in small talk. The Japanese mascot for the World Expo. The name of this mascot got onto the shortlist. You can see a picture that I've just put in of the mascot.
Oh my God.
And it basically got into it because it's fucking terrifying. So,
For everyone listening, it looks like the COVID molecule.
it really does.
It's like if the COVID molecule was on Sesame Street. That's the best way I could think to describe it.
It's got 5 eyes.
That is definitely someone's sleep paralysis demon, isn't it?
Yeah, that is what the Japanese Prime Minister sees in her 2 hours of sleep. And that's why she wakes up.
Can I just say on that, you know my favourite fact about her?
Oh, yeah?
She's a heavy metal drummer.
Really?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she loves playing like Black Sabbath and Deep Purple. And she's got an electric drum kit that's presumably at like 4 o'clock in the morning. She just beats the shit out of for stress relief, apparently.
One of the phrases that made onto the list was yes for 19.2 seconds. What was that related to?
How long Liz Truss was in government? I don't know why the Japanese would be talking about.
When you say it, do you mean like as in someone went, yeah, for 19.2 seconds?
I wish I was that clever, but no.
Just everyone walking around with stopwatches.
No, it was a phrase. Basically, it was a local mayor in Japan claimed that she'd graduated from university when she'd actually been expelled. And then when she was questioned on whether she'd shown authorities the graduation certificate, she said, yes, for 19.2 seconds. And that was her answer.
It's really sort of encouraging to know that politicians are mad everywhere in the world.
It makes you feel a little bit better, doesn't it? Yeah. And basically, she got kicked out of being a mayor. She got a vote of no confidence. And no one really knows why she said that.
Wow.
Mike, an activity you love made it onto the list. What is it?
Is it painting miniature models?
No, it's not sending people to sleep talking about Warhammer. It's something called Nui Katsu,
Oh.
which is the act of taking your favourite plushie out on a trip, which Mike absolutely loves doing. And I know he's a fan. So
I take them all out on a trip straight to the dump.
yeah, I literally wrote, the act of taking your favourite plushie on a trip like a restaurant or to the shops, or in Mike's case, out of a window. So,
Right.
Mike beat me to it.
I am to plushies what Vladimir Putin is to political opposition.
Yeah. Finally, what phrase was made popular by a spike in rice prices? So, Mike, you're right. There was a phrase that came up from a spike in rice prices.
Shall we have potato? Anyone fancy a sandwich?
The price is rice.
The price is rice. Now, in order to combat rice inflation, which is, I thought that's just what happens when you boil rice, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the government released stockpiles from previous years. So they released stockpiles of rice to kind of help the price go down. But it popularised the phrase cocoa komai, which is old rice. Because essentially people were saying, yeah, the government are releasing old rice.
Oh, wow.
Which sounds like me looking in the fridge 2 weeks after ordering a Thai. Can I eat this rice? How old is it?
It's old times 3.
It's old rice.
Phil Wang's got a great bit about, have you seen about how scared white people are of old rice?
About re-eating rice.
It's so true. I'm like, oh, it's been in the fridge for 3 hours. I'm going to have to throw it all out. That's it. Do you know what? It had a good run. I can't risk it.
But it's genuinely a thing where, like, if it's from last year's harvest, it's known as old rice. If it's known as a harvest from 2 years ago, it's old rice. And this is from 3 years ago, so it's old rice.
This is how it works with like generations, though. So that makes sense. It's like great grandfather rice.
So what? Like Queenie's rice, Jack's old rice, and I'm old rice.
Oh, Mike's old rice, baby.
Ah, yeah.
Sorry, Mike, that's harsh at the end there. Just figured you out. Mike offers up this thing, and I'm like, no, make it worse.
Welcome back to In the News This Week. It's time for the missing words round, where I'm going to read out some headlines from the past week and you just need to fill in the missing words.
Yeah.
First up, scientists have come up with strategies to help people cope with what?
Going to their partner's family for Christmas. I don't know where that came from. I love my in-laws dearly.
I don't say listening to Christmas songs for a month.
Jack.
But I think Mike's tops mine.
Jack,
I'd rather
you've
have,
absolutely nailed it.
Have I actually?
Yeah.
No way.
You've done a poll there where you get
Oh, man.
exactly the right answer by saying one of the stupidest things.
My other one was the sedating power of Keir Starmer's speeches. But
They really should be helping people cope with
No,
it.
scientists are trying to find that, but like it's like trying to find the cure to cancer. Yeah.
yeah.
Scientists have come up with strategies to help people cope with Christmas music. They say getting Christmas shopping done early, chewing gum, switching up genres and giving cover versions a go can help anyone who is averse to them. Or like just find the joy and whimsy that was once in your heart as a kid. You know, just dig around in there and deal with the Christmas music.
Yeah.
Next up, cats become much noisier when they what?
Cats become much noisier when they get used to test the old adage, you couldn't swing a cat in here.
Is that from research, first-hand research?
Cats become much noisier when they're strapped to a megaphone. That is from research.
That's why Jack's not a science teacher anymore. People were writing that on their GCSE physics exam, and they're like, "What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I got an F?"
Yeah, that question of why is this cat getting noisier?
Yeah.
The classic GCSE question.
Cats become much noisier when they're casting a musical about themselves.
No, that's James Corden.
When they're cast by Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah.
Yeah, the answer is cats become much noisier when they greet a man than when they say hello to a woman.
All right.
Do we know why? I want first guesses from the men in the room.
I think the headline there should be that cats are saying hello. That should be on the front page of every newspaper. Cats can talk.
Sorry, yes. Yeah.
Wait, so cat
Because they know they're probably not going to be listened to.
Well, yeah, that's what the summation of this article is. It's basically...
Is it actually?
Yeah. They're like,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
men are just less engaged with the cat, so they know they need to get their attention a bit more. Whereas women will just love and care for the animal that they...
Will actually listen
Yeah.
to what's being said. Yeah.
Exactly.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
To figure the study out, the owners were asked to wear chest-mounted cameras to film the first few minutes of returning home while behaving as naturally as possible. And then, on average, cats produce 4.3 meows in the first 100 seconds of greeting men compared to just 1.8 with women.
Just act naturally with this camera strapped to your chest.
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah, that's definitely why they were meowing. Not just going, please help me get me out of this living hell.
It's quite funny the difference between the headlines between the BBC and the Daily Mail. BBC's headline was, "Do cats meow more at men or women?" ? And then the Daily Mail's was, "Move aside, crazy cat ladies!" ! Cats pay more attention to men, in all caps. Study reveals.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So good.
I know which one I'm reading.
Yeah.
And finally, 64% of Gen Zers would rather spend money on what than going on a date.
It's something depressing, like building an AI girlfriend.
Yeah, I was going to say, rather spend money on a 3D printout of themselves.
Can you do that?
Here we go.
I'm interested.
Queenie's
She's interested. There is a
64%.
factor.
64% of Gen Zers would rather spend money on tying a megaphone to a cat than going on a date.
Oh, no, you can count that in
No,
the millennials.
that's-
There you go.
Yeah.
Is it 64% of Gen Zers would rather spend money on workshops on how to show a total lack of urgency or interest at work than going on a date?
Sorry. We're colleagues, Jack. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Pull up.
Oh, I actually know the answer to this, sorry.
Okay.
64% of Gen Zers would rather spend money on tunnelling equipment than going on a date. You've been around, they're always banging on about tunnels.
Tunnels?
All the time. Yeah.
Have you done
They
a
always wanna-
really obscure, absurd joke? Or do you think that's the answer?
No, honestly, people at work constantly, all the ones under 26, they're always talking about building tunnels.
It's the answer to the housing crisis. They can just all, Gen Z
Exactly.
are just going to
Burrow
go live underground and
yeah.
they can just get away from our bullshit.
That's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
what
yeah.
that French town needs to do to get community back together. Just tunnel underground.
Build a tunnel.
No signal underground.
Yeah.
It is true when you get, you think those things when people are on the beach and they're just building a tunnel. Everyone wants to join in. Everyone wants to join in when they're just digging a hole, don't they?
Yeah, but
So
that's kids,
it's-
Jack.
Speak for yourself. If I see someone digging a hole on a beach,
It's always a little boy.
Every fibre of my being is stopping me diving in and helping them build that hole.
Them being asked to leave the beach by their parents.
But if they didn't want me to use the kid as a shovel, then they shouldn't make them so shovel-like, should they?
You're quite close. 64% of Gen Zers would rather spend money on exercise gear than on going on a date. But they lift weights to improve their looks.
They're so lame.
Caveat
aren't they?
being,
Jesus Christ.
Strava has said. Now, do we know Strava? Exercise app, tracking things. You can send each other kudos instead of telling you I love you sort of thing.
I thought Strava was a pizza place.
It's not.
I mean, that's probably, someone's tried to trick me into downloading it by telling me it's a pizza app.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It says the health-focused generation, not in my experience, those under 28 have been moving away from alcohol, smoking and clubbing and shun dating for health-related investments, the fitness tracking app said. We posted this missing word round on our social media channels, and congratulations to Cam T Kayak on Instagram, who made us laugh with their response when they said 64% of Gen Zers would rather spend money on Labubus and landlords than going on a date.
Worth it. Good split.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
50-50 split on the two.
Well, I think there's a lot of irony in the rather spend money on landlords there, but I enjoyed it.
Just forced to spend money on landlords or something.
Yeah. Do
you know what? My dad put a comment in.
Hurry up, Queenie, your dinner's getting cold. And don't forget to do your homework.
We're peers, we're colleagues. How many times?
I was trying to think more dad stuff, like stuff Dad would say. Don't turn up the thermostat and make sure you take the A10 if you're going to come home this weekend.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
something my dad would say.
Don't follow Waze, doesn't know what I was talking about.
Oh, dads and ways. It's like the greatest rivalry known to man.
It's like, honestly, I've never seen him so riled up about anything.
Yeah.
Follow Have I Got News For You on Instagram and Twitter so you can enter our missing words round when we post another one next Monday.
Thank you for listening to In the News this week. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
For updates on the show, make sure you're following Have I Got News For You on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter.
You can also get in touch with us by emailing podcasts@hattrick.com. That's hattrick with 2 T's.
Make sure you're followed or subscribed to the podcast wherever you're listening to it now, and we'll see you here for next week's episode.
Bye.
Saying that, I'm about to go off to the KCM.
The Kidderminster Carpet Museum.
To think we could be 50% of the visitors.
And we will be.
Yeah.
After this, get in the car.
Christmas party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be lovely.
In the News This Week is presented by Jack Harris, Queenie Miller, Emerald Paston and Mike Rayment. The producer is Diggory Waite. The executive producer is Claire Broughton. And the music is by Big George. In the News This Week is a Hat Trick podcast.
You did promise me you'd come back from the Antarctic tour and blonde.
And skinny.
The Coldest Shift, an Antarctic adventure
presented by Dr. Rachel Varnham.
We need to be the forerunners in making sure that we keep the Antarctic the only continent without COVID.
We can perform small operations here.
How many nurses are going with you? None. Are you taking a dentist? No, that's me as well. Are you taking a physio? No, that's me. So all of the things that you have in a hospital, we've had training on, essentially.
Oh, Rachel, why would you do that as a medic? It's ridiculous.
So here's a little story about the journey on the James Clark Ross.
The Coldest Shift. Available now on all podcast platforms.